First year, Linda Dunn Johnson, who is also, come on up, Linda, also a Hall of Fame class of 97, honored for cross country and Nordic skiing. First year, Lisa Troy. Sophomore, Mary Clare Cooper Brandt. Sophomore, Lisa Luedeke. Junior, Amanda Donaldson Courtwright. And providing the senior leadership, Senior Ann Murphy Sanders. Their head coach is also here with us today, head coach Ben McDivitt. Now I'd like to invite Lisa and Mary Clare to come up and offer remarks on behalf of their team.
Hello, everyone. It is such an honor to be here for this occasion, and we are all so grateful. Thank you to Chris and Josh, President Thane, Father Brian, and everyone at St. Mike's who made this day possible. I'd like to also thank our families and friends who were able to join us today. We're so grateful to you. And congratulations to all of the athletes who were honored here today. I'm going to turn it over for a couple minutes to Lisa Luedeke so she can give you a little history on that first year. Lisa.
Thank you so much. Thank you. So much has changed in women's sports since 1983. When I arrived here in the fall of 1981, I knew two things. I wanted to play field hockey and I wanted to be on the ski team because I'd done that in high school. And I finished my field hockey season and I saw a sign and the ski team was having its first meeting. So off I went and I found myself in a room filled with men. I was the only one there who wasn't. Actually, I think Janet Russell came in a little bit later. And they said, there's not a women's ski team. And I said, well, it was in the catalog that there was a ski team. And they said, no, there's not a women's ski team. And I said, well, they said, you could compete against the men. And I looked around the room and there were a lot of senior guys there. And I said, no, thank you. Title IX. That's what I said. I said, Title IX, I think you have to give us a team. Yeah. And they let us be a club team that year. And it was great because they let us travel with the men. We got to compete with all the Division I teams, and we had a really good year. And as a result, they gave us varsity status our second year. And it was a good thing because that was the year we won the championships, the Division II championships. And I thought we were the first team at St. Michael's to do that, but I guess you said we were the first women's team at St. Michael's. Whichever it was an honor. But I don't think Mary Clare or I don't know. Did you know what a big deal that was?
I just wanted to ski.
I didn't know till tonight that I was all East. So we just wanted to have fun. But so what happened was Janet and I left that room that night and we said, we got to find ourselves a team because there were two of us. And those of you who ski downhill, if ever raced, it's a very technical sport. And if you don't start when you're about this big, you can't really catch up. But Nordic skiing is like the man who came before us, Drew, said, is an endurance sport. And what you need is athleticism, and you can pick it up. So I found a few alpine skiers, Janet and I did, and then I went to the Rathskeller, and I took my friend Mary Clare, and she was a soccer player, and she was strong, and she was fast. And I said, you got to do this. We need cross-country skiers or we can't have a team. I know you can do it. And somehow I talked her into it. And she became such a key part of that team, along with Anna B. and Linda and Arinda and others. So I just want to say everybody's name. We won that Division II championship with the addition, our second year, of skiers like Mandy Donaldson, Anna Strange, who we heard about earlier, who came to us from Norway, Linda Dunn, Martha Ewing, Arinda Newton, Justine Cunningham, Ann Murphy, Lisa Troy. And I want to just elaborate a little bit on what you said about so we went to the Division I championships because we won the Division II. And we were skiing against these teams fed into the Olympics and so forth. We weren't really quite, mentally prepared for this. It was UVM, UNH, much bigger schools. And there was one skier in particular who helped us get through that event and actually qualify. And she sent me, I asked my teammates to send me stories, and I'm going to read hers the way she wrote it because it was so good. This is from teammate Ann Murphy Sanders. Where are you, Ann? Oh, over there. She's over there. She wrote, I was a senior at St. Mike's in 1983. 0 racing experience, but I was a strong skier. I became an alternate on the team. I still trained with everyone, dry land and on snow, but I never got to race until the last day of the D1 Winter Carnival. She never competed all that season till the Division I Winter Carnival against UVM, UNH. It was intimidating. One of our skiers blew out that day of the course, Martha Ewing, so we had a spot, and she took her run. The first run down was fine, not too difficult, but she was very nervous. And then the second run was a very tight and long slalom course. She said, when my turn came very near the end of the lineup, I took a deep breath and I went for it. The course was so long I was getting tired, and it was so tight that it was hard to concentrate on all the gates. I must have gotten about 3/4 of the way down, and I could tell that I'd missed a gate. If you miss a gate in skiing, you're disqualified. So I stopped. I looked up the hill, and someone pointed to the gate I had missed. I said to myself, well, I've taken this long to get here. I may as well hike up and do this properly. So I hiked up to the missed gate, went around it, and continued as best I could the rest of the way down. I could see the finish and was so relieved. I was exhausted. As I made it to the bottom, I was surprised as many of my team, including the women's Nordic, came running to hug me and congratulate me. They were as excited as I was. The last team member down, and while I didn't know it, was the last remaining member of the team needed to stay standing in order for the team to qualify. I was really glad I had hiked up to my missed gate and stayed on my feet, and I so appreciated how supportive and kind all of the team members were. I really felt the team spirit, and it made my winter. And I love that. I had forgotten that, and then I remembered it. All of us together there, because it's an individual sport, but it's really a team sport, and you can't accomplish anything without each other. So I'm going to turn it back over to Mary Clare to finish up. Thank you.
I love that too. I love those stories. I just want to say a couple more things. My time as a member of the St. Michael's College ski team was one of the best times of my life. I know you've heard it here from everyone. I'll always remember the thrill of competing, the joy of winning, and the honor of representing St. Michael's College. Lisa Luedeke, I love the story of how it all began all those years ago, and the stories from our teammates. You are the woman and the women who began it all. To all of the women here and those who couldn't make it, thank you. I am so proud to stand with you tonight. It is such a blessing to have been there right from the beginning, and then to see now how far this program has come. I mean, it's amazing. A new ski center is about to be dedicated, so that's amazing. In 1983, the year we did win the championship, it was a dream year for all of us. We started out just being happy that we had become a varsity team. Very quickly, we realized that that wouldn't be enough. When Anna B. Stange joined us all the way from Norway, She, along with the hard work and determination of all of our teammates, we believed that we could reach higher. Ben McDivitt, our coach, he was an amazing leader, teacher, and coach. He pushed us to accomplish things that we didn't know were possible. Back then, we didn't have fancy uniforms, expensive equipment, or our own training center or ski center. What we did have is the desire to work hard and work together. Ben did everything he could to make sure we had a place to work out, to get better every day. In preseason, he found us hills to run on and then snow to ski on. Linda Dunn Johnson, already a Hall of Famer, she remembers Ben as a cool, laid-back skier dude who told us to just go ski. She remembers wondering if that was the workout of the day or a metaphor for life. My memory was a little different. I remember him as a tough guy who was never satisfied. After one pretty successful weekend, I remember him coming up to me and saying, "That wasn't good enough. You can do better." And I remember thinking, I don't know if I can do better. But Ben, you were right. We could and we did. Thank you for everything you did for us, Ben. You believed in us and you never stopped pushing us. We were also grateful to our men's team at the time. We all trained together and we supported each other every step of the way. So thank you to the men. We would spend Sundays skiing at the Von Trapp Family Ski Center, and then there was that cherished week of ski camp in Craftsbury, Vermont. But it wasn't just about the winning. It was about coming together as student athletes, competing as a team, and working hard to achieve our goals. We became a family, a St. Michael's ski family, and that was the big part of our success. We want to wish all of the St. Michael's coaches and athletes this year, of all the teams, all the best. Enjoy every moment. St. Michael's College is a special place. As our friend and teammate Mandy Donaldson still says, ski fast, have fun. Thank you, St. Michael's College. Thank you, family and friends. And forever, go St. Mike's. May God bless you all.